Hey there, Capricorn. It's Bridget with Native Touch Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. We're going to jump right into the fun stuff. So, we're going to start with an angel number oracle, followed by miracle mantra, then tarot, then alchemy of the spirit to wrap everything up. And if this is the type of content you like to watch, please hit that subscribe button. It really does help out. So, general reading. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Your number for the week 0909, new beginnings. Keep an eye out for an opportunity that could change everything. You are contemplating something significant, and it's rewarding to see yourself level up. It's time to close an old chapter and embrace the new adventure that's about to unfold. Okay, mantra time. What would you like Capricorn to think about during the week? Doors for success open for me before I even ask. Those two cards fit hand in hand, don't they? You got a new beginning and a door for success opening. So, spirit guides, join Capricorn and myself for this tarot reading, please. Guide my hands and my heart. And let's see what Capricorn needs to know for the week. We're starting off with the Eight of Wands and the Lovers. Six of Wands with the Emperor. Knight of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. Everyone is getting the Seven of Pentacles this week. Are we all needing a little change in direction here? The Hermit and the Hierophant. That's an interesting combination, actually. So, let's dive in. Let's see if I can translate what the universe wants you to know this week, Capricorn. Let's start with that Eight of Wands for current energy. This is a card of movement. This is a card of quick movement. So something is going to come in quickly for you. The Eight of Wands is a card of action. This is a card of usually news incoming, okay? So some sort of news is going to come in quickly. The other thing with this card, though, is when it shows up in a reading, it's a sign to make your move now. Whatever you are thinking about, whatever you are working on, now is the time the universe wants you to do it. Because then we have the Lovers. And the Lovers very well could mean your partner in life. This card could represent love, romance, all that fun stuff. Or, more likely, this card represents a major choice that has to be made. So if you think about picking out a spouse, that is probably one of the biggest choices you will ever make in your life, right? Finding the perfect person that matches and complements you is a really big deal, especially if you find the right one. So when a major life choice has to be made, the Eight of Wands is saying, you know what to do and it has to be done now. So let's grab our clarifying card and figure out what in the world the universe is going to make Capricorn decide quickly. What major choice is coming in? Queen of Swords. Whatever it is, you will get clarity before it does. Queen of Swords is here to say, don't worry, I'm going to take my sword and cut through the crap. I am going to make sure that you have the picture, right? You have the full picture before you make this decision. So the Queen of Swords is all about keen insight. She is looking at everything from a very logical standpoint. She is all about communication, truth, intellect, and thoughts. So if the Queen of Swords is showing up and there's a major life decision coming into play that you are going to have to make quickly, the Queen of Wands is here to tell you that she has very fair judgment, okay? She's going to help you with this decision. And it's going to be a very logical one, which is really important for Capricorns. I am a Capricorn and logic rules. When things don't make sense, I get very cranky. So the Queen of Swords is all about being experienced in the ways of the world. So lean on the Queen of Swords. This could be an energy or a person in your life. But you're going to have to make a decision this week, Capricorn, and it's going to have to be made quickly. But the Queen of Swords is here to calm that anxiety down a little bit, to say, don't worry, I'm going to help you through this one. I'm going to give you some insight that you did not know about. And we're going to use our thoughts and judgment to get through this. So then we move on to the second position. The second position is possible challenges, if any. That's always the caveat. So we have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is a card of recognition. This is a card of victory. So everyone is looking at you holding your head high, and they could be kind of jealous. The people in the background are jealous of the person being paraded around. Because then we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is all about structure, stability, a father-like energy. This card is a card of protection. So do you have an Emperor in your life who's going to help you with whatever this major decision is coming in, getting you to the Six of Wands kind of energy? Let's ask the universe. Spirit guides, why do we have the Six of Wands and the Emperor here for Capricorn? What's going on that they need to know about here? Are they going to be recognized? The Knight of Cups. We've got an offer coming in. So the Knight of Cups is an offer. It's an invitation. It could be romantic, but it does not have to be for all you married little Capricorns out there. But this is going to be an offer or an invitation. Yeah, so the Knight could also be someone who's kind of dramatic in your life. Do you know of someone who's drama filled, a little melodramatic? It's not the Emperor. The Emperor is all about stability and structure. So I really do think the Knight of Cups is more leaning towards an opportunity coming in for you. The opportunity is going to be blessed by that structure of the Emperor, that protective energy, and you're going to be recognized for your hard work getting here. So make that decision quickly. Let the Queen of Swords help you, Capricorn. Let's go through our advice from Spirit. We have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is all about big changes and opportunities, but this is a fast-moving energy. The Knights are all about moving us forward through life. Some are faster than others. The Knight of Swords is a fast one because swords represents air. Air moves very quickly. Think of a tornado. So the Knight of Swords, fast-moving energy. This is going to be a new opportunity or big change coming in. This energy, though, is very direct and blunt. So when this comes in, don't be offended. It's going to be a very blunt, slap you upside the head kind of energy. And it sounds like with the Seven of Pentacles, that's what you need. So the Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience, diligence, but more likely in this scenario, this is a card of needing to change direction. So the Seven of Pentacles, this farmer here, he has planted all his seeds. He has been slaving away all season trying to get these pentacles to grow, but they're not growing as fast as he wants them to. That's where the patience and the due diligence comes in. Now, the change of direction is that final straw. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't be a farmer. And it's okay, because maybe he shouldn't be a farmer. I should not be a farmer. So yeah, that Seven of Pentacles is going to ask you to change directions. So, whatever the opportunity coming in with the Knight of Swords, that fast moving energy, I think you might be surprised because it's going to be something that you're not, it's going to be leading you down a different path. How's that? Yeah, so let's grab our clarifying card. So, Knight of Swords and Seven of Pentacles for Capricorn. What's the advice from Spirit here? Six of Pentacles. Be generous. Share. Share what you have. Be generous, Capricorn. That, well, it's a pentacle, so it's something in physical form. So the Six of Pentacles is a card of gratitude, resources. It could also be a card of power. Okay, so you could be sharing your resources. You could be sharing your wins, your pentacles per se. So again, something's coming in for you. You're gonna change directions. So I wonder if the Six of Pentacles is someone sharing with you. If the change in direction is a new business, I wonder if you're gonna have an offer of someone backing you up. It's very interesting. You guys are gonna have to leave a comment and let me know if any of this makes sense. Because this last part, this one's very interesting. Your potential outcome. Now we have the Hermit and we have the Hierophant. So the Hermit is all about looking within for the answers. The Hierophant is looking outside of you for the answers. That's what I was saying. There's a very interesting combination here. So let's see what our clarifying card right out of the gates is before we go any further into these two cards. Because, yeah, those are very contradictory cards. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is abundance. She's all about prosperity. She is warm and generous. She is the figure in your life who you want to run to for a hug after you have a bad day. Okay, so she is just warm and generous. She is down to earth. You can talk to the Queen of Pentacles about anything, and you're not going to shock her, right? It's an amazing, abundant, resourceful, prosperous, trustworthy kind of energy. So let's go back to our Hermit and Hierophant. The Hermit wants you to look within for the answers. Do some soul searching. But when you do that soul searching, if you don't have all the answers, you need to look outside. I think Spirit in this outcome situation wants you to start within and really decide if this is what your life looks like. And then if you don't have all of the answers, you might have to go back to school with the Hierophant. You might have to look for a mentor who can help you learn the process. Because once you find your mentor or get your education from an outside source, that Queen of Pentacles abundance and prosperity is going to be yours, Capricorn. Very, very interesting reading. So let's grab our Alchemy of the Spirit and tie all of this together. Spirit guides, grab a card for me, please. What card will wrap all this up for Capricorn? The Lighthouse. Of course, it's the Lighthouse. Shine that light, baby cakes. Hold your vision and trust the process. And that kind of actually does wrap all this up. So you are so close, Capricorn. But when you are reaching, when you are reaching for your goal, that is when your spirit will be tested the most. Do I deserve this? Was this really what I wanted? It is just when you are about to reach the goal that self-doubt arises as a big shadow. But it's time to trust the process. Don't let fear get in the way of your soul's purpose. Don't let the grandiosity of your own vision scare your heart and turn it into anxiety. Instead, go little by little. See your vision as a sum of small pieces of a whole, and each day aim only at one little task. Before you know it, you'll be so much closer to where you wish to be. Whatever you do, don't abandon yourself right before reaching your goals. Fear of success might get in the way, but you just need to stay grounded with that Queen of Pentacles energy. That is all about grounding. So stay grounded in what you are doing right now and not think too far ahead. Self-sabotage will tempt you, but this is the moment when you need to prove to yourself that a different outcome is possible and that you can rely on yourself. If things get hard, as they sometimes will, go back into your heart and remember why you started. Remember deep down the intense and loving feeling that pushed you into this search. So remember deep down the Hermit. You could try making a vision board to keep your goals clear and help you visualize where you are headed. Shine that light, Capricorn. Figure out what you need to do next. That's the name of the game here. But stay grounded. That Queen of Pentacles is here to tell you to stay grounded. Do what you can on the inside. Seek outside help if you need to. There you have it. So if any of this resonated, I would love a like, share, or follow. It really does help out my channel. So thank you so much if you made it this far, and I will see you next week.